Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. So I'm going to bring to you another review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie series. This time, I bring to you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze from 1991. Anyway, now, this time, Turtles are back. Now, there are some changes, though, made from this in the first film. Now, this time, we got a new April, played by Paige Turco. Unfortunately, Casey Jones doesn't return. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Now, of course, only three original, well, not three, but a few of the originals do return. We have Brian Tochi voicing Leonardo again, and Robbie Rist once again voicing Michelangelo, and Kevin Clash voicing Splinter. Now, a different person plays Shredder, though, Francois Chow. However, David McSharon, returns to do the voice. And Toshishiro Abata, once again, is Tatsu, and Michael McConaughey is the voice. Now, new cast members include David Warner, best known for doing The Omen, the first movie, and then later on other movies, most notably Titanic. He plays Professor Jordan Perry. I'll talk about him later on. Ernie Reese Jr. as Kino, a pizza delivery boy. Let's see. Oh yes, and we got two new foes, Toka and Razor, both voiced by voice god Frank Welker. Anyway, now this may have gotten mixed reviews, felt it departed from the much darker tone of the previous movie, but, and this was one of the few films to be a tribute to Muppet creator Jim Henson, who died less than a year before this film's release, because his Creature Shop created the animatronic creature costumes for the film, like the first film. Something I forgot to bring up. My apologies, everyone. Anyway, here we go with the story. Now, following Shredder's defeat at the hands of our heroes in the last movie, now the four Turtles, along with Splinter, live with their news reporter friend April O'Neil, while they look for a new home, afraid the Foot will attack them if they return to the sewer. Soon, in the first bit, a young pizza delivery boy named Kino inadvertently encounters burglars on his route and tries to stop them. The burglars attack him, who proves to be a skilled martial artist, but is soon overwhelmed before the arrival of our heroes in a half-shell. They vanish after rescuing the kid, tying the burglars up and telling Kino to find a phone to call the proper authorities, and taking the pizza he was delivering, leaving behind the money to pay for it. Yeah, as it was already supposed to be delivered to April's apartment in the first place. Soon, the remaining members of the Foot meet up at an old junkyard. Knowing their size has shrunk, they deduce that whoever didn't make it might have been arrested. There they encountered Shredder's second-in-command, Tatsu, which I was happy to see this character back. I actually did like this character. I mean, considering the spy, I'm much more fond of other bad guys from the Turtles cartoon, though, but hey, this is a movie, and I'm cool with this. Anyway, Tatsu assumes control of the Foot and demands anyone to challenge him for the lead position. They are then met by their master, whose face has been even more, if more disfigured by his previous defeat. Yep, Shredder is back. But he did not die as they thought. He sets his plan in motion, telling Tetsu to have their best men follow April, knowing she will lead them to the turtles, as he desires revenge for them disfiguring his face. Now, April interviews Professor Jordan Perry of Techno Global Research Industries, or TGRI for short, about a possible toxic waste leak. Now, he sure says everything's fine, but at the same time, the scientists discover dandelions, which have been mutated by the leak. Now, a spy for the Foot, posing as April's cameraman, named Freddy, discovers this and reports it to his master, who decides to have Perry interrogated. Soon, later on in April's apartment, Splinter reveals to her and the Turtles that the canister of mutagen, dubbed Ooze by the Turtles, which mutated them to their current state 15 years prior, was created by TGRI. And they too decide to talk to Professor Perry, but the Foot gets to him first and kidnaps him, savaging the last vial canister of Ooze in the process. The Turtles attempt to get the canister back, but ultimately fail. Afterward, Keno gets into April's apartment under the guise of delivering pizza and discovers Splinter and the Turtles. Meanwhile, Perry is forced to use the remaining ooze on a wolf and snapping turtle, which mutate into the ferociously looking Razor and big scary Toka. Yeah. With the imminent threat to April's safety by the Foot, the Turtles start to actively look for a new home. Yeah, after an argument with Leonardo, Raph breaks off from the group, and while Mikey discovers an abandoned subway station and deems it a perfect hideout. Well, Raph and Keno defy Splinter's orders and implant Keno into the Foot Clan in order to find their hideout. However, they're caught and Raph is captured. Keno escapes, however, to warn the others. When they come, they are ambushed by Shred and the Foot. Splinter saves them, but leaves as they face Toka and Razor, who prove too strong to defeat. Yeah, they kind of had like a couple of crazy ones because they think Shredder's their mommy and what have you. I mean, let me tell you, Frank Welker, who happens to be one of my absolute favorite voice actors, I have to give credit. He does a great job in doing the voice acting work for Toka and Razor, yes. And anyway, Dot finds Professor Perry and the five of them make a tactical retreat. Once back in their new hideout, Professor Perry explains to our heroes that the creation of the Ooze was an accident, disheartening Don, Leo, and Raph, who saw a higher purpose for their existence. And Shredder unleashes his two new creeps into a nearby neighborhood to cause damages. And the next day, Frey sends a message to April that they will be released into Central Park if the Turtles don't meet the Foot Clan at the construction site. So Perry develops an antidote to the mutations, and when they confront the two, well, Leo and Mike trick them into eating it. Now, and I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop this vid. Now, when you do, go to click on the description box and fast forward to the time mentioned in order to avoid hearing about the ending to the movie. Here we go. Okay, if you didn't stop this vid, you were warned. Shame, shame, shame. Okay, here we go. Now then, after they managed to stop Toka and Razor, return them to their normal selves, well, they discover the trick and brutally attack. Well, they're not remutated just yet. Yeah, I'm sorry, my mistake. They throw Rav into a public dance club where they encounter Vanilla Ice, who had more recently had already become a big time success and teen icon thanks to Ice Ice Baby. And a big fight ensues among hundreds of witnesses, and eventually the turtles turn them into their natural state. Well, once they get into a big fight and what have you, and well, Vanilla Ice breaking into the ninja rap, which that was really cool. I was really impressed with it. Everybody was getting down to it, even Professor Perry, which that was a real surprise. Anyway, Shredder has come after them and managed to stop them. Well, tries to stop them, but he gets blown away by the sound of a keyboard. And, well, Shredder was gone. Shredder still had the ooze though. But the turtle thought they had been Shredder, so COWABUNGA? Yeah, they gave it. But no sooner had that happened when one big ugly looking fist with spikes come out. And boy, the turtles are in for a rude awakening. When on the pier, after consuming the ooze, he has become a super shredder, making him bigger and more powerful than before. Well, and apparently he's too strong, even for the turtles, getting vicious and what have you. But he destroys the pier, though, which he's trying to destroy, collapses on him, and hopefully, presumably killing him, sort of it. And says him like, "No way, he couldn't survive that." And that's the last of him, we hope. But no one knows, because we unfortunately didn't get Shredder for the third movie. So in a press release, April reads a note from Professor Perry thanking the turtles for saving him. When they return home, they deny being seen by the humans, but unfortunately, another rude awakening comes to our heroes. Splinter holds up the evening's newspaper, on which they are front page news. He did order all four of them to do flips as punishment, and chanting the theme song. And remember, go ninja, go ninja, go! I made another funny! Yep. And then the scene freezes. That's when Splinter says it. And that's the end. Now then, what did I think of the movie? Well, while despite it kind of was a little bit of departure, I do agree with the critics that it was a slight departure from the darker tone of the first movie. But nevertheless, I felt like it was a fun experience. I mean, we got great performances from our heroes in a half shell, which I almost did forget. I almost forgot. Yeah. Corey Feldman and Josh Pace don't return as Don and Rav. Voicing Don is now Adam Carl, and Laurie Faso is the voice of Raph this time. And I almost forgot to bring that up. But nevertheless, the film was still successful for them for this, and New Line Cinema, of course, released it. But anyway, that was really cool, and I know this came out the year they also put out the Sarian Razor Claw Killer's twisted, crazed movie. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking Frey's Dead. It was released the same year this was. But nonetheless, I really loved TMNT 2, The Secret of the Ooze. I think this was just as good as the first one. Not quite close, but let's do it. But it does its best, though. I did like some of the fun moments in YVS. Some of it was hit or miss. More hit than miss, though. Excuse me. Now, the question is, would I recommend it? Yes. I definitely would recommend Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze to y'all. This is a pretty good movie, and I mean, if you don't like it as much as the first one, you don't have to take my word for it. You be the judge. At least I'd rather watch it than the awful TMNT 3 movie, which I'll be reviewing next time. So anyway, please feel free to tell me what you thought about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Did you like it or did you not like it? Tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me again next time when I review Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the worst of the group. Thanks for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these recent vids. In the upper left-hand corner is my monthly schedule for this month, so you can catch what you didn't get to hear or see it again if you like, in case you want to hear what I've got coming up. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of the last Shrek movie, Shrek Forever After, plus a ranking of the Shrek franchise. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of the first Ninja Turtles movie. And the bottom right-hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe to my channel for more with more, the Big D. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.